It is coming up to Q4 and we know that this is the busiest time for us as resellers. But the thing is, I am actually sorting out my son's room. I have actually finished it, but his old room needs a proper declutter because some of the toys that he's got, I'm actually going to sell them because it is now time where people are buying toys for their kids. And when you see how many toys my son has got, you'll realise he can make a bit of money for himself because all the toys he doesn't want, I'm going to sell and he's going to have the money. But just look how many toys he has got. So the room is an absolute mess, by the way. But we have got all these toys. We've got buzzes, we've got dinosaurs. As you can see, we've got loads of stuff in there. We've got a whole big tub. We've got toys galore. That's the remote control Godzilla that blows smoke. We've got a Zorg over there. We've got a King Kong. We've got loads of a Batman up there. This is quite sentimental. He will never get rid of this. This is Susie, and this is one of the first ever dinosaurs he ever got, which my dad gave him. So yeah, Susie's original toy from when he was a baby, and yeah, he named it when he could speak, Susie. So this will not be going anywhere. There's a big box of stuff there. I think most of them are ones he wants to keep anyway. But we're going to go into the room where he is now, and I bet he's on his computer. Oh, look, there he is. Lazy boy, get out. You're going to help me sort out your room. So keeping all your toys, whichever ones you want to keep, you keep. Whichever ones you want to sell, you sell. And then ones that are not worth anything, they can go to the charity shop, okay? I've got you some sweets, so that's your payment. Do you like your new room?
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, he's got a big duvet at the moment because he likes wrapping up and warm. But he's found all his old teddies. He's got his jelly cat, that's from my dad as well. We got Louis, which is the Scoutser orangutan. He slaps everybody. We've got George. We've got, obviously picked up recently, Jessie, our old dog. And also Monty, that's the John Lewis dog. We've got Baby Monkey, which is the one I bought him. So he's got like, it's me and him basically. Then my nan, well his nan I mean, my mom bought him Build-A-Bear Gizmo, but he doesn't actually speak now. And then we got a little Haribo, and then another jelly cat, which he tried to get the big one for himself, but I'm not paying 50, 60 quid for him to sleep with. So we got the little baby one.
Just watch this. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Alright then, you're going to get out of bed, lazy. Not only is he watching it, he's playing it. He's just suddenly gone into Roblox. And there's his little PlayStation 5. This room will be decorated next year sometime. I just haven't got time at the moment. I'm going to sort out the room. I'm not going to do a time lapse or anything like that because it's going to take ages. Also, as you can see, I've got my Liverpool top on because Liverpool playing Chelsea later. So I want to get it all done before 5:30. But next time you see me, we'll have it all laid out into different sections. If you are interested in any of this stuff, let me know, because I remember this is all going to Kai. So anything he does sell, Kai will be keeping the money, and then he can spend it on something like later on in the year. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. So me and Kai have gone through all the toys, which ones he wants to keep, which ones he doesn't want to keep, and which ones are obviously broke. And he has got a lot of toys. So I'm going to show you what toys I'm going to sell. Like I said, if you do want to buy any of these toys, let me know. I'm going to be sticking them on Vinted probably next week. But obviously, if you do want some now, just email me, comment down below, add me on Instagram, DM me and say, I want them toys. How much do you want to sell them for? And then just transfer some money. But let's go through all these toys because he's got a lot. And the tub out there is the thing that all of them got to fit in. I told him if they don't fit in that tub, whatever's overfilling that tub, they are going. Because I don't want no toys all over the place. I don't want them under the bed. Well, he can't with this bed because there is no underbed storage. And I want it nice and neat because look at the state of his room. And this is the reason why he's not having any more toys, because he doesn't look after them and he hides them if they get broken. Look at the mess under here. You don't realise this is quite a really small room. So that is the size of the room. And he has tons and tons of bits. It is absolutely disgusting. Typical dirty kid. And obviously I should have been cleaning it a bit better, but I cleaned it not so long ago. I mean, literally, I cleaned it not so long ago. Probably about 3 months ago. Because that's what that tub was. And look at the state of it. Obviously, I've pulled out a load of rubbish, but all this stuff is gonna go. This is all gonna get chucked in the bin. That is the rubbish pile where they're all bits and bobs. That is the box I'm talking about, which you're gonna put in all the toys that you want to keep. And here is all the toys that we are gonna chuck, keep, charity shop, and obviously sell. So let's go through the broken ones first. I've kept these ones just to show you some of the toys that he has broke. First of all, Darth Vader. Hand broke off. This glue up in the dark. It made sounds. It's probably about a 30-40 quid toy. Destroyed. Wolverine. I haven't got a clue how he's broke his foot. He had claws on it and everything. Not really expensive, but obviously it would be easy to sell if you put it with a bundle. We've got obviously a Transformer, not an expensive Transformer, so I'm not really bothered. But one of his legs is missing. Don't know where the body is, but I found a Spider-Man leg. These are them mashable things where you can take off the bodies and the legs. Somehow he snapped the actual part where you stick it together. Hulk's thumb. These are the things where they're over here where you obviously put your hands in and stuff like that. He's broke them. He's done something to Robin's hands. Venom is something I bought him. I remember buying this, but as you can see, his leg is absolutely destroyed. It does come off. It makes sounds and everything. That's a 30 quid toy, brand new. Probably get about 15 quid. Hulk Hogan, one of his hands has fell off. The second one of these I bought, luckily, them both from the charity shop, and these broke both. Very weak toys. If your kids like bashing toys about, do not get one of these. They are really poor quality. And then all the stuff that is going to the charity shop. So this is going to the charity shop. That was from a subscriber when I did a live at the car boot, and he says, "Oh, I'll get one of them. They're worth loads of money." No, they're not. Some other bits in there, which they were just in there for some reason. WWE ring. We've got Scooby-Doo, which was from ages ago. We've got a Wreck-It Ralph. More plushies. This is a Transformer robot. They do sell for quite a bit of money. My dad got that when he was like about 1, thinking he could play with it. He's never ever played with it. We've got a WWE bell. We've got some Harry Potter stuff. And an iron mask. That's a wall thing that blows up. And just some other bits. One of them things where you put it on your finger. So on and so on. The stuff he wants to keep. Yeah. Just a bit. I understand some of the things because they're sentimental. Like the 2 bears here. That is a massive teddy bear, which I got him. I got a picture with him actually sitting between that, and the bear was bigger than him. And then that was one of his first teddy bears. Patchy, that is from Walking the Dinosaurs. His first proper film that he absolutely loved. He watched it like about 3 times a day. He's got all his other teddies. This is the thing that he picked up and bought himself after they'd done the charity shop challenge, where he actually spent his own money, and after a few weeks he raised about £150-60, and he wanted the gauntlet. So it's a full-on actual Affinity gauntlet, well, the Iron Man one, and all these move. The batteries do need changing. You can actually press that and it goes woo, 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 and it does the click sound. But how cool is that? Absolutely cool. 150 quid that is. With that, he did have some other Hulk gloves. This one's the buttons gun, so they make sounds. We've got the Godzilla, and I've actually found the remote. He walks and he breathes smoke out of his mouth. King Kong, Big Batman, Hulk from Ragnarok, Hulk Buster. That's cool. I picked that from a charity shop. That does that, but the battery's dead. Then he's got all his Avengers. He's got Thanos. He's got Blue Beetle. All of them. Literally all of them. Predator. His wrestling figure range. He also loves his Gugitsus. And finally, his dinosaur collection. He has had loads more which have broke because he loves dinosaurs. Finally, the stuff that's going to be sold. All this is going to be sold on Vinted. Don't know how it's going to be sold. Probably in bundles with little toys and that. The obviously Fortnite guns and Nerf guns will be sold separately or in bundles if they're small. We've got a bundle of Hot Wheels cars. Quite a lot actually, to be fair. I'm going to bundle all them together. Buzz has got the box. I have got the box for Buzz. This is the one I bought for him. I've actually got a video on my channel of me buying this for him where he's in it, and yeah, it all works fine. See, as you can see, well, sort of. I think one of the lights doesn't work. It is a bit bashed. This is what my dad bought him, and that's what happens all the time. It always comes off, but I'm going to sell them as a bundle with the box that, you know, somebody wants to restore it, they can, whatever. We've got some little Thomas, the wooden ones. We've got a WWE, You Can't See Me, John Cena belt, which he doesn't use. I cannot find the other one of the actual spider claws, whatever they are, but his great nan gave him this, but he's never really liked it because it doesn't move. It doesn't move like the arms and that don't move except for that bit up there. It's got some web things as well, which shoot. So you flick him and they fire off. This is going to get him a bit of money. Original Ben 10. I can't remember what they're called now, but it just needs batteries, so I'm going to put some batteries in and show it works. I'll probably sell that figure with it as well. If you don't know what this is from a YouTube channel, and it's Annoying Orange. Yeah. We've got some just random figures here, army figures. There's a walkie-talkie there, there was no other one. We've got a load of Toy Story figures here, which he's going to go bundle together. I think I'm going to bundle Woody and the Potato Heads. That's Mr. Potato Head, Buzz Lightyear version, and Mrs. Potato Head and Rex. We've got another Affinity gauntlet there. That's a cheaper one. It doesn't, you know, just put your hand in. But yeah, we've got a load of stuff, and there's all the Nerf, other guns, Fortnite ones. So guys, if any of you want to help my lad out, let me know in the comments. Obviously, this will be going all up probably next week. I'll put it in a box now and then sort it out next week. But if anybody wants to buy it and it saves me time putting it on Vinted, taking pictures, then let me know. If anybody wants to know anything, like I said, we've got some figures here. Got Star-Lord, he doesn't want him. Got Grimlock, Transformer. Yeah, I've got loads of stuff. Just let me know. But what I'm going to do now is going to bag up the stuff which is going to the charity shop. And then while I'm there, might as well have a look and see what's there. I've just gone past one of the charity shops and it's actually closed. But the other one, surprisingly, is open. And that is a massive bag of toys. I don't know if I can carry it all without not being on the phone. So yeah, I'm going to drop it off at the other charity shop, which is the Team Poundy, which is obviously where I raise the money for the dogs, and I'm going to have a look in there and see if I can pick up anything as well. It's actually closing in a minute. Creepy doll. Peppa Pig stuff. Oh, it's got a load of rid of the figures. Yeah. Anything good in here? No. This is outside, of course, so where all the cheap stuff is. Loads of figures. Thank God I didn't bring my son here. Look, more dinosaurs. He'd be picking these up. What he does is he gets the big dinosaurs. He needs the little dinosaurs. That's why he wants to keep them. Got a load of plushies in here. Oh, shame that's not the official one. That's a handmade one. They go for alright money, you know, about tenner. I really haven't got time to look through stuff. There's nothing here. So I didn't have time to actually look around the charity shop, only outside because it is 5 o'clock and it's closing time. It's not even meant to be open today, so I don't know why it's open, but got myself a monster because I'm absolutely knackered cleaning that room up. Well, I haven't even cleaned it up yet, have I? But donated some stuff to the charity shop, so fair play to me and Kai. That's some more money to the Dogs Trust, and obviously you got all that stuff to list next week. If any of you do want it, let me know. I'll take some pictures. If you want to see some close-up pictures of certain things, just let me know. DM me on Instagram, John Shepherd. Finally, Kai's room is done. He absolutely loved sleeping in there last night. He just has got space. He can now have where his toys are on the floor and play with them. He's got his computer all set up, and if we do want to do videos, we are going to be just sitting on the bed and doing it that way. So it's all sorted, ready for when I can have time to do the videos with him. You know, I'm just doing it for him more than myself because, you know, I've got a channel myself. But yeah, that's finally done. I've got probably about 2 or 3 boxes now because I've got to sell that stuff as well. And yeah, it's getting there. I feel like probably next week my room will be back to normal and be a bedroom, obviously with my little studio in the corner. And then it will be time to maybe start my new channel. I did mention it to a few people at the open, but I am going to be starting a new channel on YouTube, on TikTok, which is going to be about Lego, because I want to have a whole display unit in my bedroom, one side all lit up, and I'm going to build Lego like sets that mean something to me, like, you know, nostalgia, or I used to watch that sort of like program, you know, and if Lego do that sort of thing, I'll buy it and build it. Also, I will be collecting, but that'll be all to do with that Lego channel. I'll be doing like updates on like new sets that are coming out, you know, special deals, going to Lego shops in different parts of the country, maybe going to Legoland probably next year. I was thinking about taking Kai to Legoland for his birthday, which is in a couple of weeks, but it's a bit too short a notice and it's well expensive, and I just haven't got the budget to do that this year. But yeah, a lot of things to be sorted and have got planned for the up and coming future, so I'm really excited about that. But guys, thank you if you're still watching this video. Obviously, again, if you want to make some money for my son, it's all going to my son. Any of the bits there you saw that are going up for sale, let me know, and you know, it'll go to him and he can do whatever he wants to and buy a new game or maybe some more dinosaurs. But thank you for watching. If you did like this, like it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you again soon.